Hello viewers, मैं अबतलो यप्चा अपने सबके Nltv News Now से स्वागत करिए। First to headlines kan sai lobo. Nagaland laga 20th State Chess Championship 2024 to July 30, 2024 para shuru hoise aro August 1 tak thakibo. Nagaland Athletics Association para August 9, 2024 ke Javelin Day declare kurche. District Disaster Management Authority Twingsang para landslide affected families limite emergency meeting loise. Rengma Selo Z para Toka village laga Unkavi Yapto laga tragic death upor condemn kurche. GPRN Ministry of Information and Publicity para press release day July 26 laga incident upor condemn kurche. Naga Student Federation para urban local bodies day non-Nagas ke nomination dia upor concern janaise. Western Sumi Youth Front para Commissioner of Police Dimapur Lokot let Unkavi Yapto laga let tragic death upor justice mang kurche. 2nd June Fair 2024 nimiti Chikama Pustiti Tayari Jari ase. Home Konyak aro our students body para milikena Diku Hydro Project Limited meeting rakhishe. Diku Hydro Power Project Limited stakeholders kan meeting rakhishe. Assam Chief Minister para Assam District Bitor Sub Deputy Commissioner Lokot marathon meeting loise. Howrah CSMT Express laga coaches derailed hoate 6 June jokhum hoise. Wayanad Kerala te landslide aha para 4 June manu laga jan jaise. Itia khobor khan details para janai dibo. Nagaland State Chess Championship 2024 kuntu July 30 para shuru hoise aro August 1 tak thakibole ase itu laga inaugural program to 30 July day Nagaland Chess Association para organize kuratu Nagaland Olympic Association Office Complex Kohima te loise 76 total khilari para participate kurche juntu de youngest player to parent district laga 6 sal laga rekyu hikam tagise aro oldest player to Kohima para 68 sal laga ke sikamo tagise. Nagaland State Chess Championship 2024 laga top 4 players to national level de Haryana de participates korobole ase koise.
I on my behalf and on behalf of the Nagaland Chess Association will now declare the 20th Nagaland State Chess Championship 2024 open. I wish you all the best in all your chess games. Thank you.
The time control will be 50 minutes plus 20-second increment from the move 1. Appeal committee member Kibiliko Zambu, Melise Daho, Kaho Kiho, Mingasa Haikam, Bokia Pong, Reserve, Litingsa Samtam, Secretary. Mobile phone. Mobile is strictly prohibited, but actually we are not possible to collect all the mobiles. So I request all the players to switch off the mobile and keep on the table. And while they are playing, they are not supposed to take washroom or outside. And even spectators and parents are not allowed inside the mobile. We have 3 days for 9 rounds. So we'll play 3 games today, and tomorrow we'll have 4 games. And after tomorrow 2 games. Actually, tomorrow is some problem will be there because 4 rounds for 1 day. So we can try, and if not, we can make it 8, something like that. It's not possible.
Nagaland Athletics Association para Niraj Chopra kun Tokyo Olympic te historic achievement anishi tai ke honor kura hisab te August 9, 2024 ke Javelin Day declared kurche. Idu announcement ke follow kurigena Kohima District Athletics Association para bhi nationwide celebration te taikan laga participation announce kurche. Javelin Day ke Kohima District Athletic Association para Javelin competition host kurubo koshi jindu de mota maki under 12, under 14 aro under 16 categories ke feature kurubo. KDAA General Secretary Leketuli Lizitu para Jawan Kilari Khan ke itu commemorative event ti hissa lobi koikena encourage kurche. Idu event laga opor details janibole participants kan KDDA laga number 7005066719 nohole 7005618490 te contact koribe koikena janaise. District Disaster Management Authority Twingsang para Monday din recent landslide laga victims kan nimite relief efforts discuss koribole ADC office chamber te emergency meeting loise. DDMA Nodal Officer Temsu Wangshi Jamir para Pengjang sector aro NST sector landslide laga 750 affected manu khan nimite relief camp set up kurubole detailed report present krushe koishi ki relief camp to chongpo kel twingsang village local ground te affected families khan ke shelter aro assistance dibole establish kurubo twingsang ADC tungjang bemo para meeting shared kurate relief operation ensure kuribole team bitor kam khan bhag kurate dhyan dishe Rengma Selozi para press release ektate to Koha village Newland district laga unkavi yepto mura khobor opor duk janaiche report laga hisab unkavi to police personnel para taike arrest kurubole kheta time te taike gari para lagi digena murishe kuigena state krushe RSZ para kuishi ki victim laga opor FIR takilibi taike guilty proof na hwa tak to innocent ase kuishe itu incident opor RSZ para transparent aro impartial investigation lobo lagyo koikena appeal kurishe aro authorities kan ke immediate action lobby koikena janaishe GPRN Ministry of Information and Publicity para press release ektate July 2060 ocean launch Kumpan Lampak Imphal te maki 7 June ke Imphal Valley te Thakya organization UNLF Pambi group laga Kunba members para arms lokot physical assault kurake kushino ha janaishe kuishi ki inika crime civilian opor kuratu society bitor accept no krubo urban local bodies te non nagas khan laga nomination dia opor Naga Students Federation para chief minister rio ke concern janaishe kuishi ki urban local bodies to local governance karne ekta platform ase aro tate naga manu khan laga bhal karne kotha kure Idu karne local bodies khan ke represent kuruba karne indigenous khan ke hi takile bal ase koikena janaishe NSF para later te state krushi ki ULB te reservation to naga manu khan hi hobo lage koise non indigenous khan ke dali kena naga community to komzor hoi jabo koise aru itu ekla nohoi kena nagas laga culture aro social fabric preserve kurubole digdar hobo koise NSF para chief minister ke appeal krushi ki itu ULB te non nagas laga nominee to reconsider kuribi aro reservation to local khan karni hi rakhi dibi koikena janaishe Western Sumi Youth Front para let unkavi up to kun police personnel para keta time te gari para lagi kena murishe tai laga opor justice demand krushe Western Sumi Youth Front para koshi ki police kan para tai laga opor inika hatsa kuri dia to bia khobor ekla noigena department laga protocols aro decision making process opor bi bishi dangor question ase koise tai laga opor allegation takilibi tai law laga hisab te fair trial deserve kure koigena janaishe Western Sumi Youth Front para police personnel kuntu idu incident involved takishe tai kan ke suspend kurbi koigena mang kuri ase partiality naloikena investigate kurigena itu laga opor action lobby aro government para let unkavi laga family ke sai lobby koikena demand krushe July 2019 Chichama village te jum cultivation laga practice dikhibole paise jum cultivation laga kotha koise kole itu Nagaland laga traditional aro ancient farming tarika ase itu traditional farming practice to August 23 te Chichama laga MP theater te bi dikhibole pabo August 29 te Chichama laga local manu khan jum cultivation kurigena ola taza sabji aro fruits khan bikabole ase aro jum cultivation ke promote kurubole ase koigena janaishe
amila nam dule ni kunyo repre ase aro ami chichami fa metsoto tho chairperson ase aro aje apni khan press media aro Nltv apni khan yete aha karne ami khan bishi khushi ase aro thanks bi janai di ase aro ami khan chichami fa metsoto tho ja sal debi june fair gurishe aro itu sal debi 23 August de guribule program kurase itu karne ami khan sukha kheti de ki sabji ki pai itu khan ani kine bikiri kuri dibole ase itu karne apni khan itu sabji ki khushi pa khan do itu 23 de ahile sob pai jabo hite chi samade
to Chichama area de yali kiman household aro kiman farmers kan actively part loina itu harvest kan kurina ase
itu ide itu sal sukha kuti kuria to 100 opor kuria ase
this year be next month 2030 apni ko anishna thagyo lese to last year do apna la edo estimate koi dibo
ja sal do hole 1 crore opor paise hole this year do hole 2 crore opor pabo ne expect kura ase আমি খান এইটো চব্জি খান আনি কিনে বিক্ৰী কৰিব বিক্ৰী কৰি কিনে ফেমিলি খান মেইনটেইন কৰি থাকে
First edition ido June fair lado. Idu thakia time di government sector pra hoili bi government side phali wa madad paisi na nai. Aro this year do apnan expect kris na nai.
যা সালতে বি পাইছে আৰু এইটো সালতে বি এক্সপেক্ট কৰি আছে
Yadi naga manuan man pisi bak youth khan do education phali polai jai. To youth khan yadi apnan idu practice kuri thakia time di helping hand hoishu koile bi men power kan idu youth kan ahina khali idu tangor manuhani tahani kam kura la di ase
youth খান বি আহে আৰু ডাঙৰ মানুহ খান বি এতিয়াতো সব আহি কিনে এইটো বি চাই কিনে খুশি পায় আৰু কৰে বি কৰি থাকে
uncle do apnan idu load kuri na thakia do kuti jawoli ase
ইয়াতে তো মই কান্দো কহিমা দেবী যায় আৰু বস্তি দেবী যাই থাকে এনেকুৱা পৰা মানুহ কেতিয়াবা দুপজৰ দে হ'লেতো মানুহ আনি কিনে খেতিতে চব্জি খাম বিচাৰিব এনেকুৱা হৈ কিনে আৰু যাব বিচাৰি থাকিলেতো আৰু যাই কিনে আহি কিনে ল'ব এনেকুৱা কৰি কিনে চব্জি খানটো আপ ডাউন কৰি থাকি কিনে কহিমা কোনোবা গাড়ীটো হ'লেতো ডিমাপুৰ এনেকুৱা দেবী যাই থাকে এতিয়াতো কহিমাত যা আছে যাই কিনে মানুহ তাতে পৰা আহি কিনে চব ইয়াতে পৰা লৈ লয় এক সপ্তাহতে হ'লেতো দুইবাৰ মনডে আৰু থাৰ্ছডে এনেকুৱাতে হ'লেতো দুইবাৰ এনেকুৱাতো যাই থাকে ইয়াতেতো হ'লেতো কুকুম্বাৰখনটো হ'লেতো 12 এনেকুৱাতে দিয়ে হ'লে তাতে যাইছে হ'লেতো 8 এনেকুৱাতে দিয়ে কুকুম্বাৰ আৰু মকৈ আৰু খাম্বি সব কি পাই থাকে এইটো টমেটৰ খাম্বি কি কাম পাই খামটো সব লৈ যায়
itia jum cultivation koina idu man north east bishi common ase or especially koi man naglin di idu jum cultivation idu ani bishi practice kuri to idu jum cultivation man youth kan karni hoishu koile bi bishi pak man idu book knowledge tu thaki hoile bi kina practice kuri practically na jani to idon apnan ge sob ki dikhai dise aro aji laga harvest kuri na thakya idon aro kari kan kiman kar kan ahi na order hesab ti ahina dhan uthaina loina alag alag chaka di pungchai te iduwi apnan dikhiwo parise aro yedi mon chairperson ki kotha kurina janiwo parado last year estimate to 1 crore ina aishu hoilibi this year do dhan more expect kurina idura bishi expect kurina 2 crore over power kuina dhan idu expect kurise
Nagaland Dikhu Nodi laga modot pra hydropower plants banai kina pura state te electricity ponchabole laga takat ase Department of Power Nagaland aro Manu Energy System Private Limited para milikina Dikhu Nodi laga modot pra 186 megawatt hydropower project propose kurina ase July 29 Hotel Saramati te idu project ke dan te rakhigena tinta state student union POM student conference Konyak student union aro a came para milikena ekta meeting rakhishe
My name is Lanutoshi Ayer, President of the Our Students Conference.
Well, my name is Mr. Temang Konyak. I am the President of Konyak Students Union.
Myself, Tapi Bo, President of Student Conference.
Thank you for having us. About today's meeting, it was convened by the Department of Power, Nagaland, regarding the 186 megawatt Dikhu hydroelectric project, which comprises of Mawokchong, Longleng, and Mon district. Actually, this was the first meeting initiated by the department with the 3 student unit. We are also new regarding this project, but we, what to say, we have learned a lot today, and I think my colleagues, my counterparts can supplement.
Yes, this is our first meeting with the Department of Power, Government of Nagaland. They have invited us and they have highlighted all the so many things, so many upcoming projects that they are bringing with that Tico hydro project. And yeah, it was a great opportunity to attend this program.
I think this project will be very beneficial, not only to the affected villages, but to all the 3 districts, because what we have seen in the Doyang Hydro project. We have seen great development in that area, in that impacted area, and we have seen great rise of entrepreneurship, and also the Lotas, they are doing great business in tourism, and we have seen business flourishing in the district. So if this Diku Hydro project it is come into place, then it will be a great benefit for entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and upcoming entrepreneurs of the 3 districts.
Yes, comparing to this Tico Hydro project is even more than 2 times larger than the Tico Hydro project. So I believe this will not only benefit the landowner or the affected villages, but to all the 3 districts, as well as even the other district as well, and Naga in general.
See, regarding the tourism, Nagaland have seen influx of local tourists. Local tourists means Indians and also tourists from abroad, and we have seen few districts benefiting from all these tourists. So if this project come into place, then districts like Mogokchong, Longleng, and Mon can also be benefited. Agidi ko nishna Doyang Hydro project te Nagamanu sob kani ekta leisure place ekta ho jaise. Aru tahan busti khan aru kun kiba kuri ase tahan do beshi beneficial. And in the first place, I was told that even the villages impacted by the Doyang Hydro project, they were apprehensive, reluctant, but I was told that at the moment they are asking for more projects, similar projects in their areas. So at the moment we have also few villages very apprehensive of this said project, and if we can convince or if we can clear the apprehensions, doubts, then this project will be very beneficial for tourism industries. Regarding this project, since we are also new, I was apprised by the day the department highlighted about the various projects, the road connectivity and the recent bridges which will be submerged if this project come into place. It will also be replaced by new bridges, and all the affected villages or affected areas of the 3 districts, it will be connected by new roads. That's how we were told by the department. And like I said, we really wish that this project come into place and development in those far-flung areas, local villages, will also be benefited.
Actually, this project, I think it started year back. Not this is not a new project, but the government has called up only today, and we are having a G meeting and we come to know that this project the benefit of in our partners, and then moreover when it comes to the issue related to the education system or something like student activities, we can clarify it or we can take any decision. But regarding this water geographical, I mean like water and land, we have a travel apex body, that is our Pom People Council. So whatever decisions they made, we will follow according to them. That's all.
I want to make an appeal to the 2 villages since they are very apprehensive. Nagamese, right? This is my appeal to the Kamching and Neang village. Takan ini itu project karni olop apprehensive unya hunise amikan aji aina. Aro takan maybe they have some misconceptions. Itu karni itu project to Nagamanu sob karni beneficial ase most amikan 3 district karni Mogokchong, Longleng, aro Mon karni. Aro kwanishna takan newspaper de amikan dikhi paise ge 50% of the land will be submerged niga takan itu kan kunba apprehensive kuna likha bi paise. holibi as per the department takhan koi ase ki iman tak effect na hobo aru idu impact iniga ekta hobole ase gole survey do kurubo dibi survey do kura bishide idu iniga impact ase gole do why take up the project na idu omegan local population aru human existence karni idu project to problem hole as guli do department rabi nalobo holibe idia without any survey amigan iniga apprehensive for do idu amigan sob karni phal noy idu karni request kure ase villagers kan sob ki idu project to at least takhan bi idu survey kurubo dibi idu bishide idu laga findings hisab te amigan bi department ra idu go forward kurubna no kurubo dade mon actual data ai jabo itu technical issues kan itu ki ase ami kan sob jani jabo aru kon nishina mon Nagaland do age jabo garne kunbra brado sacrifices kurubo lage ami kan sob kunbra ami kan Naga nation garne ami kan puila ami kan la forefathers aru Naga freedom fighters kan bra struggle gurna ase itu nishina ami kan Nagaland development garne land owners kan bra mati do ami kan sob karne do iniga contribute kurana gole do amigan age gidia bi nejabo amigan tribal areas te khili development projects kan iman theri lo problem olai amigan mati issue karne land owners pra mati karne olop iniga problem bishi thaka karne age jawo na pare idu pra Naga manu sob karne idu Khangching village pra aru Niang village pra idu Naga manu karne sacrifice kure ase amigan aru government bra aru department bra koi ase land kiman jai ase farm land aru ki development activities kun de impact hobo fairly compensate kurbo inia aji department bra kwa ami kan jani paise to mati holibi ki holibi to free ba dibuli nohoi government bra fairly compensate kuri dibo inia aji jani paise idu nishina ami kan la mati kiman da impact hoboli aji itu project karni nohina itu Naga manu garne aru Naga manu garne development garni die ase itu laga understanding garne ami kan aru itu iniga itu project to duita village karni age jabo parane gole do ami kan history will not be kind to us na duita village karni itu ami kan Nagaland itu development rukhi jaise ko itu ami kan sabi itu kiman afsos kota aru inia development projects ani bole years and years kheta ba jite ami kan anibo pare aru Nagaland government de iman resources nai ge aji yede recheck koise kali dadi bonabo iniga la kota ami kan iman resources na ami kan sob pa jani ase to iniga opportunity adam di ami kan sob pra land owners kiman ase to not only about Longling mon bra bi hobi mokokchung bra bi hobi NOC দিছে ইটো বিচিতে এগ্রি কৰিছে গলি তো MOU সাইনিং হ'ব ইনিকা টাইম দে কম্পেনসেশন লা ইস্যু কি বিচি আইব গভর্নমেন্ট রা ফেয়ারলি কম্পেনসেট করব কইছে আমি কান ইটো প্রজেক্ট আগে যাবলে একটা প্রিভিলেজ তো দিব লাগে ডিপার্টমেন্ট গিবে একটা চান্স দিব লাগে তাঙ্গি তো সার্ভে করবলে একবার অপরচুনিটি দিবি না সার্ভে দে ঠিক হনাই গলি তো আমি খান ফর্ম স্টুডেন্ট কাউন্সিল কংয়াক স্টুডেন্ট ইউনিয়ন হাউস স্টুডেন্ট কনফারেন্স আমি খান প্রা ইদো safety nai itu rukhabi ko do ami kan bra holibe without any survey ami kan assumptions pra aru hearsay bra ami kan itu project iman bhal rukhai dile itu ami kan tinda district kani noina Nagaland laga iman dangor problem de ami kan power dependent state ekta nishina de itu bishi duk ase itu kani itu hi appeal ase bhabi sabo lage aru ekta at least survey kani chance dibo lage aru itu project to age jabole ami kan bi takhan bi ekta second thought thagile Naga manu sob karni phal itu Longling garni nohe itu Mokokchung garni nohe itu mon garni nohe libi Naga manu garni ami kan bi ki kro itu ami kan la busti bra bi kiman tak itu mati sacrifice kuru baru itu ekta bhavna kurile beshi phal kona itu request ekta janai di ase thank you
Diku Hydro Project Nimite discuss kurubole July 29 Hotel Saramatite Mon Longland aro Mokokchung district laga Chamber of Commerce and Industry Business Association of Nagas aro Nagaland laga Power Department para milikina ekta meeting rakishe project te dante rakhigena ki faida hobo aro ki lagibo itu laga oporte charcha kurishe itu project ki kamyak banawole 2000 hectares mati lage goigena janaishe aro itu project ke pura kurubole 1900 crores allot kurigena ase goigena jani baishe
This, as we're saying, it has been taking different shapes and sizes. The first Tiku project proposal was during the 90s with 120 megawatt by CWC. And later on, early 2000s or so, it got changed to 140 megawatt by NIPCO, which was not accepted by the Power Department. And finally, this present one, the MOU was signed in 2009. So since that 2009, it's now the 15th year. We had two sessions. First session with the three apex student bodies of the three project area districts, that is Longling, Mon, and Mokokchung. So from Longling, we had the Home Students Conference. From Mon, we had the Konyak Students Union, and Mokokchung, we had the Our Students Conference, and along with that, some of the subunits like Langbangkong Students Conference, Watching Area Students Conference, like that. Then the second session was with the Business Association of Nagaspan, along with the District Chamber of Commerce and Industry from Longling, Mon, and Mokokchung. So the gist of it was that as this project had been stalled for the last 14, 15 years, every time that we discuss with any person who would be, needed to be discussed with, the constant refrain or the constant feedback we would get was department needs to engage more. Department needs to discuss more. So we've been doing it for the last 15 years, but still then, that was always been told to us. So we've been holding meetings with the village councils, with individuals, with the discussions with district administration, and even as recently as last year, there was a consultative committee comprised of members from all the 15 villages of the project area. And also we've been engaged with the apex tribal bodies of these three tribes. So we've been doing as much as we could as far as the dissemination of information was concerned. We have printed the booklets and pamphlets. We have produced videos, and this has been shared very widely across different platforms in the social media. But still then, people wanted more and more exposures and meetings. So we decided, okay, the students, this project is for the future, for the youth, the economy. So we thought we'll engage with the students. We're so happy that they all came, and then we had a very positive interaction today. And then they said that they will go back and discuss with the stakeholders in their villages and try to present the factual position. Thereafter, the economy, the business been one of the affected because of shortage of power supply. Then we had the business association and the three chambers of commerce. So we also had a very good interaction, and they also have said that they are fully in support of it, and they will also try to work out their own action plan to, help sensitize and spread awareness for the project. And this is particularly critical because time is of essence. Unless we can get this project off the ground within the next few months, our deadline is March 2025 as given by the central government of India. And if these issues cannot be resolved by that time, I think it will face foreclosure. As unfortunate as it would be, that would be the situation that we'll be faced with.
Yeah, this we were talking about the agreement that was signed in 2009 between government of Nagaland and a private company called Mrs. Manu Energy Systems. So in the agreement, it is on 76-24 equity ratio, where 76% of the investment would be by the company and 24% would be by the state, to the state. So that would be the funding method. No, this NEPCO, it's a project which was constructed on purely a very different model. So that is a CPSU, Central Power Sector Undertaking, Government of India, and where all the northeastern states have share of power from the project. So we also have our share from Doyang, which is about 6%, I think. And but this project is going to be not on that model. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be on a joint venture by the government of Nagaland, which will have its share and its say on the project, and the private company.
Regarding this, it is what a purely private enterprise kind of a thing, where the state government also has a stake, the 24%. So central government funding as such is not envisaged.
So that means
About 2,000 hectares, slightly above that, but just say about 2,000 hectares. And these are largely gorges, and earlier these were just zoom lands, and very little of it are actually commercial lanes. So I think the fear of resettlement or removing their livelihoods actually it's quite minuscule.
will it touch any
Uh, it will not touch any village per se, if you mean the village boundaries.
inhabited?
Absolutely not. Not a single village in terms of habitation, not a single extension, not a single plot will be affected like that. And in fact, the submergence is just by the river bank side. At the most, where there's a steep gorge, it'll be maybe some 70, 80 meters or 100 meters from the existing river flow level. And where the land is a little bit more plain, it'll be maybe some 300 meters. And the villages are situated some 2-3 kilometers above this. So the fears are totally unfounded. And the rehabilitation and resettlement issues actually are not there at all, because none of the habitations are been affected.
Paddy fields.
And
Some?
yeah,
Yeah.
By some, I mean, do you
Oh yes, we have in our survey report. I don't know, I don't remember exactly the area, but it is minimum. Some paddy
with regard
fields.
to, you know,
now see on that battlefields, there are battlefields on 2 villages, Niang and Kangjing. So these are the 2 villages which has some battlefields that are likely to be touched. Now, how many hectares of paddy fields? We are not exactly sure,
Right.
because they have not allowed to do the actual survey. But from our Google Map studies, we have seen that there'll be, it's not much, maybe some 20, 25 families are dependent, are doing the thing, and then these are just small fields which may not be sufficient for the year-round food from the produce of this. So maybe some 20, 25 families are doing the paddy field in one village, and maybe another 20, 25 in the other. So it's not.
I mean,
We just to add to that, just a correction from what I said before. Since actual survey could not be conducted, it is just from the Google map simulation only we have arrived at some areas, as our earlier speaker has mentioned. You see, as of now, the demand of Nagaland, peak demand of Nagaland is 180 megawatts. And Dikru has the potential of producing 186 megawatts during peak monsoon. So from there we can correlate the potential of the project.
As far as electricity is concerned, the state will get the first say in 100% of the energy generated.
okay, one more thing.
Yeah, on that, let me just further supplement. The installed capacity is 186 megawatt, fine. So we're not going to get that all the time. So during summer, maybe about 3-4 months, we may get that full capacity, 180 or even 185. But during winter, 5-6 months, we'll be getting only 40 to 50 megawatt. That's the firm power. So any hydropower, they will get only 1/3 of the capacity during winter. And That's for almost any hydro.
Okay, of course.
See that one. We will draft EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. The report is under preparation. Then, under that one, all these issues will be reported, and there will be public hearings. And in the public hearings, what kind of land, what size, which village owner, and what kind of plantation, paddy fields or plantation or crop, all these things will be classified, and then including the land compensation cost. And after that, only whatever environmental effects, if any, what are the steps to mitigate that will have to be specified. And only after doing that, it will be submitted to the Ministry of Environment and Forests, and only after they are satisfied with the mitigation, they'll give the clearance for the project. Now, that's one part. After having said that, personally, I would argue that the coal-based thermal power generation is much more environmentally undesirable. But because of lack of electricity, there's a lot of coal-based power generation that is going on. Then, not only coal, but even fuel-based, oil, all this power-based generation, including nuclear, are not desirable, but because of the necessity of electricity, people are doing it, and relatively, hydroelectricity is one of the cleanest energy and renewable. And we talk about solar, wind, fine. But solar means what? Nighttime comes, it's zero. And it's very expensive to store. Wind, Nagaland doesn't have much potential for wind. So our best chance is this hydropower, and we have limited sites, limited potential only, so it has to be tapped. And once this project is done, far from it being environmentally negative, it's going to be positive. Positive in the sense it's going to recharge the land, dry land areas. Flora and fauna which are getting dried out because of June cultivation will be revived. Reforestation can be done. And then we have seen with Doyang, after the water body was done, these are more falcon which we never imagined came flying. So there will be positive impacts of this, and then the marine life, the fishes. There will be fish ladders where the fish population will not be affected. The breeding will not be affected. So the only concern earlier was the fish, because we are putting a physical dam, but there will be safeguards for the fishes also. And as far as the other flora and fauna is concerned, far from negatively impacting it, I feel it will recharge that area.
The estimated cost is about 1,900 crores. 76.
It's not simply like that. It's the financial structure is a little bit more complicated than that. Suppose it is that 1,900 crores. So this 1,900 crores, how much of it will be put in cash? That will be called equity by the developer, including the state government. But obviously, since no one has that amount of cash, it has to be pulled in through financial institutions. And that's what we're talking about, FDI. So now, if 1,900 is the total project cost, how much of it will be put in as equity by the developer, and how much of it will be taken on loan? Debt equity ratio. So that is still subject to finalization, because financial closure has not been done. So whether out of that 1,900, whether 80% of that you'll take on loan, or 70% or 60%, so that's still very fluid. No, it's not like that. After March 2025, this issue will go outside the hands of the state government. It'll be beyond the control of the state, and so beyond the control in the sense the state will no longer have the option to give it to any other company. No, because the MOU is there. And that one, the state government is unlikely to cancel it because the company has done nothing wrong. The delay is not because of the company, it is because of our own people's refusal or unwillingness. So I don't see the government canceling the contract, and I don't see the company just allowing it to be withdrawn. So if it gets lapsed in March, then the extension of the TEC may not be given. Department also will find it difficult to apply even for the extension. And without that, no new company or no new developer can come in. Techno-economic clearance. Yeah. So without that, there will be no financial closure. No investors can come. No banks will lend. And with this agreement already with this present company developer, a third party cannot come without their agreement. So the issues, unless it is solved now, even with a new party, the issue still remains, right? The land issues, submergence, or the local issues. It's not the issue created by the developer, but those are internal within us. So even if you change X number of developers, the issue, if it's still there, it cannot move forward.
We are not very sure of what their real requirement is, but it is not certainly not compensation. Maybe it is to do with the traditional land holding system that we have and the mindset that is very ingrained in us.
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma para 14 hours long marathon meeting to Assam bitor sub district laga deputy commissioners lokot loishe koise juntu 12:05 AM te khatam hoise. Idu meeting loa to 7th district commissioner conference laga part aise juntu state laga growth nimiti innovative ideas kan discuss kurubole aim rakise. Biswa para Twitter te announce krushi ki itu 7th district commissioner conference to bal para khatam hoise aro janaise ki Assam to top performing state hobole ase. Jharkhand te Chakra Dharpur Asar Haura CSMT Express laga coaches Tuesday pujur derailed hoate official para koshi ki 6 jun manu jokhom hoise. Itu accident to around 3:45 AM hoise koshi. June today accident relief medical equipment para staff aro additional division railway manager Chakra Dharpur railway station lokot situation ke manage koribole on site punchise koshi.
सुबह 3:40 में घटी है और जैसे हम लोगों ने अभी देखा है कि जैसे लगता है कि ये जो गुड्स ट्रेन जा रही थी उसका वो जो तिरपाल होता है वो तिरपाल उड़ा और वो लगता है कि वो इंजन के आगे आ गया जो मेल का अपना मेल का और जिसके कारण हमको लगता है कि ड्राइवर जो है वो ब्रेक मारा है। इसके बाद एक घटना घटी है, बड़ा ही दुखदायक घटना है और काफ़ी लोगों को चोट लगी है, कुछ लोगों की मृत्यु भी हुई है और अभी गैस कटर से काटा जा रहा है और काटने के बाद पता चलेगा कि फिर अंदर में कितने लोग जख्मी हुए हैं या मृत्यु हुई है। लेकिन काफ़ी बड़ी घटना है और इतनी जोर की आवाज़ थी कि क्या बताएं, बहुत जोर की आवाज़ थी।
Congress MP Rahul Gandhi para Kerala Wayanad te Tuesday din landslide aha opor monduk janaise. Wayanad te Mepadi area te landslide aha para charta jan jaise aro kunba itabi phasigina ase goise. Gandhi koise ki tai Kerala Chief Minister aro Wayanad District Collector lokot kotha bachigina ase aro tai khan pra assure kurigena ase koise ki operation to jari ase. Gandhi aro UDF workers kan ke rescue aro relief operation te administration kan ke assist kuribi koi kena janaise. Itia karne emanta ki ase inika news aro updates pai tekibole sai tekibi NLTV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.